Listen up, ladies. As women, we need to make sure we take care of our bodies. Now, we know we should go to the doctor every year, but many of us don't know what we should be getting tested for. Well, it's time to be proactive about our health, so we found a few blood tests you should ask your doc for your next checkup. This is must-have tests. Now, doctors use blood tests to help them discover the condition of our health. And since my co-hosts are between patients at the moment, they've carved out some time to fill you in on some very important blood tests. Dr. Houghton, what's the first blood test every woman should get?
Dr. Love, every woman should get a lipid panel test.
Ooh.
Listen up, you guys. And what does it do? I'm glad you asked. It measures your risk of heart disease by testing your levels of unhealthy cholesterol and triglycerides. If you already know that you're at high risk for heart disease, or if you have diabetes, you should absolutely get tested once a year. Everyone else should consult their doctor on how often they should get tested. Now, if your test results come back either too high or too low, we've got to work on cleaning up your diet. Here's what you should avoid or limit. Unhealthy fats that are found in foods like fried foods, red meat, and whole-fat dairy products. Also, watch your intake of high cholesterol foods like cheese and shellfish and egg yolks. You should eat more foods that lower unhealthy cholesterol like oatmeal, nuts, vegetable oils, and fish. We know it isn't good news to hear because most of the foods that you have to cut down on are absolutely delicious. But you know what is good news?
What?
Living a long, healthy life.
That's
That's right. So make sure your doctor asks for a lipid panel test to find out your levels. Lipid
That's
panel.
right, Matt Munchkin. You tell them. What's up next, Dr. Maury Housley?
Next up is a test that can determine if you have diabetes or pre-diabetes, and
Lord.
that test is...
What?
A blood sugar test. This test measures the amount of sugar in your blood. A high sugar level means your body isn't making enough insulin or it isn't using insulin efficiently. And just as a little refresher, insulin is the hormone that moves sugar into your cells so you can have energy. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how often should I get my blood sugar tested? The answer is at least once a year, but more often if your blood pressure is high. So talk to your doctor about that. Now, there are a few things you can do if your levels are borderline or pre-diabetes that can prevent you from developing full diabetes, and that is eat a healthy diet,
Preach.
lose weight, and exercise at least 150 minutes a week. Trust me, making those kind of lifestyle changes are worth it because, let's face it, diabetes is on the rise, especially for women of color. So we have to make sure our health is top priority.
That's right. You better preach it, Dr. Maury Housley.